Welcome to the performance review of the Adidas Harden Volume 9. What's up guys, Vinny here with Sneaker Tweaker and welcome back to another video. Today we have the performance review on the Adidas Harden Volume 9. Another year, another solid performer from James Harden's Adidas line, and this line has probably got to be one of the most consistent lines Adidas has put out. I think with the exception of the Harden Volume 5, pretty much most of his other models were all pretty solid performers. They were good, if not great. And this one is no different. It's a pretty damn good performer. There are some things I will say that I didn't like about these compared to the 6, or not the 6, but the 7 or the 8. And I'll touch base on those here in a little bit. And obviously colorways and whatnot are going to have a little bit of a factor. But before I get into the actual performance review, I do want to mention that if you do love content like this and you do want to help support our channel, please go and hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next video or the one after that, and go ahead and engage with our content as far as commenting, sharing, liking our videos. All of those things help our channel be able to be put in the forefront of YouTube, help us fight the algorithm and be able to succeed as a channel. If our channel and our performance reviews aren't getting the views and whatnot that they need to, and I'm taking all this time away from everything I need to do for my family, then at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense for me to do this. So in order to incentivize me and my team to be able to do this, please support our channel and at least at the very minimum, do those things, engage with our content. With that being said, back to the performance review. Now, as always, let's start it off with the traction. The Harden Volume 9 features a multi-directional traction pattern. Essentially, it's a radial traction pattern or bladed radial traction pattern, and it's got multiple layers. So you have like the outer layer, and then you go into the middle, and then you have the pivot points essentially, or where your forefoot is. The traction worked really great. It was a pretty solid traction setup. And I just had a few things that I would kind of change, not necessarily change, but I guess a few complaints in regards to, I guess change as well, but a few complaints as far as the traction setup goes. First being the dust collection. This thing was a dust magnet. Now, I won't say that the traction wasn't a top tier performer when it came to clean courts. It was a great performer when it came to clean courts. When the courts were more dusty, these things collected dust like crazy. And not only that, but it got caught up in pretty much all of these grooves. And if you didn't wipe every so often, you slid out a little bit. Like nothing dangerous, but it wasn't like the consistent bite that it normally has on a clean floor. As far as the durability, the rubber is pretty pliable and soft. So this is not a shoe I would recommend taking outdoors either, unless you just want to burn through the rubber. This isn't going to be an outdoor shoe. This is strictly going to be an indoor shoe as far as the traction durability goes. And then for those of you that like squeak and that feedback, this will provide it. That has nothing to do with performance, but it will provide that. Performance factors, it does everything great indoors, and especially well if it's a clean court. If it's a dusty court, you need to watch out for dust. You need to wipe the shoes and just stay on top of that so you don't slip and slide. But it's a pretty quick and easy wipe, so you don't necessarily have to focus on it too much. Every so often, every few plays, if it's a dusty court, just quick wipe and you should be good to go. Again, not a shoe I would recommend taking outdoors just because the rubber compound is a pretty soft compound. It's not going to last outdoors whatsoever. As far as the cushion, features a light strike carrier midsole with, or I guess a light strike carrier foam with a light boost midsole. This one still kind of feels like Jet Boost, which Jet Boost was used in the Harden Volume 8, and then also the Adidas AE1. But this one is, I guess, more of a bouncier setup than the Harden Volume 8. So if you want more bounce, you will get it in the Harden Volume 9. And it's just overall going to provide more feedback than the Harden Volume 8. That being said, you're not going to get as much court feel as the Harden Volume 8. So for those of you that prioritize court feel, the Harden Volume 8 might be a better choice. But for those of you that you know, really want good cushion, want good impact protection, which that one is no slouch either, provides great impact protection. This one just is a little bit better, plus gives you a little bit better bounce. As for the fit, just like pretty much every Adidas shoe, I've gone down half a size in these as well. And especially after breaking it in, I do not regret it. I will always go half a size down in Adidas unless proven otherwise. And it hasn't failed me for the last, I don't know how many years, but for a very long time. Half a size down Adidas has been working out well for me, because not only do they run long, they're usually wide foot friendly as well. And for me, as a wide footer, it works well for me. As for the materials and the support, the Harden Volume 9 features, this one is essentially like I guess like a patent leather upper with TPU cutouts. And the cutouts right here are actually pretty thin. They're pretty much like a net going into the inside. So the shoe is really, really breathable, but you do have all this like patent leather overlays, which you can see like the Adidas logo kind of looks like a claw mark, which I think looks really cool. I love the design of this thing, but it looks really cool. But the patent leather, for those of you, this colorway in particular, I think it's called, I forgot what it's called, Cyber Metallic. I'm pretty sure this is what it's called, but this colorway in particular creases a lot. So for those of you that, you know, can't stand creasing, this colorway might not be for you. However, this is a hoop shoe. It's meant to hoop in. And even if you wear it casually, I mean, you could rock these casually if you really wanted to. It's just, this colorway in particular is going to crease a lot. The inner lining or the inner booty is the same as we've had with the Harden Volume 7, Harden Volume 8. Super cozy, super comfortable. I love the way Adidas does this. Easy to put on, and with the overlays on the medial, the lateral side, and you do have like this nice beefy external heel counter, and then also a torsion plate just pretty much going full length. The support on these things is absolutely amazing. So I have no complaints in that regard. It's super breathable, and it's honestly one of my favorite looking Hardens and one of my favorite looking shoes this year. I absolutely love the way this model looks, and I've pretty much love the way, I would say between this and the 7, those are my top 2 favorites from the last 3 models. As far as looks go, the 8s are pretty solid as well. The 8s are one of my all-time favorite performers. Love those shoes, but just pure looks, this is amazing. But again, no slouch of a performer either. Breathability is there, support's there, not really much else to really talk about, nothing to complain. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. You do also have the Adidas logo going down here on the heel. And then as for the price, this pretty much keeps the same price that Hardens have had for a while now, which is $160 US dollars, or 160 US dollars. Don't know what that actually equates to Canadian dollars or other currency, but $160 US. As for the weight, these are lighter than the Harden Volume 8. So in a size 8.5, these come in at 14.8 ounces. Just for fun, we're gonna check the Harden Volume 8 as well. So the Harden Volume 8 comes in at, in a size 8.5, 15.7. So yeah, definitely lighter, but overall, for me, I can't really feel it between the two shoes. While I'm playing, it works really well. Whether I'm wearing the 9s, whether I'm wearing the 8s, I'm just more into the games, and I'm thinking about the actual weight of the shoe. So can't go wrong either way. If you guys have played in the Harden Volume 9 or the Harden Volume 8 or even the Harden Volume 7, let us know your experience down below. Which one do you prefer, or which one do you want to get or is one of your dream shoes? Let us know in the comments down below. If there are any other shoes you guys would like us to test out, again, comment down below. For more content like this, please like, subscribe, and follow. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next video or the one after that, and help us find that algorithm. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.